Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the previous video, we created a database for websites and added the database user accounts to it. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the process of installing WordPress locally on Xampp. So the first thing you have to do is to start Apache and MySQL. Once that is done, open a new tab in your browser and type in localhost / your website folder name. Then click on enter. If you don't remember your website folder name, you can see that from your Xmpp installation folder, htdocs, then you can see it from here. Okay, so here's the WordPress setup. Select your language and click on continue. Now just click on let's go. So you are required to enter the database name. So that's the database you created. I'm going to enter that here. So database name is this. Then you enter your database username. Then you enter your database password. For the database host, enter localhost there. Then for the database, for the table prefix, leave it as it is. But if you have been using Xampp before and you already created a website, that you have already installed the WordPress website locally, ensure that you change the table prefix to something different from your other installations. But if you are using Xampp for the first time, just leave it as it is. Once all these fields are correct, click on submit. Okay, so you can see that everything is okay. If it takes you to an error page after entering the information, just know that you made a mistake in the info, and you can go back and correct that. Click on run the installation. So the next thing we have to do now is to enter our site title. So the site title is info slab. You can change this information later. Then you enter the username for your website. Just going to keep it as this. Then you enter a password. As I've said, always use a strong password, and I recommend using LastPass password generator to generate a strong password for your website. So I'll be changing the password length to 28, and I'm ticking all of this, so I can just copy this one. Then I'll use that as my password. Then you enter your email address. So this email address will be your admin email address. Ensure you have access to the email address you are entering. So search engine visibility, if you want search engines to be able to crawl through your website, leave this unticked. If you don't want search engines to crawl through your website, you can just click on this. Then click on install WordPress. Ensure you save all this information so that you can make use of them when you need it. Okay, so WordPress has been installed and we can proceed to login. Now to login, enter your username and your password. Click on remember me to avoid getting logged out. Then click on login. Okay, so we have successfully logged in into our WordPress dashboard, and this is how it looks like. We are currently running WordPress version 5.9.3. So let's do a quick cleanup of this overview page. Let's dismiss this notice. Then you can leave this as they are, but sometimes I just love hiding them. Just my personal preference. So I can just close all of this. Okay, so with this now, we have installed WordPress and we are in our administrator account. In the next video, I'm going to walk you through the WordPress basic settings to get your blog or your website set up properly. I'll catch you in the next video.